Young and the Restless. Cameron torments Sharon and Faith panics. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. In the latest episode of Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, encounters the tormenting return of Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby. This event triggers Sharon's nervous breakdown, which may lead to a series of tense interactions. In the midst of Sharon's struggles, Faith Newman, railing caster, finds herself in a precarious situation with Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien. Faith's fury is ignited when she discovers Lucy's underage drinking at a concert. This incident stirs up painful memories of Cassie Newman's, Karen Grimes' tragic death years ago. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, returns from Paris, enraged at his ex-wife, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, after a mysterious incident involving their son. As tensions rise, viewers can expect dramatic confrontations and surprising twists in the Young and the Restless episodes for the week of 8/5 to 8/9/2024. The storyline will continue to unravel, and it offers viewers an exciting blend of suspense and opera intrigue. So stay tuned for more spoilers and updates on the residents of Genoa City. Get all your daily Young and the Restless spoilers and news here at, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. The Young and the Restless. Cameron torments Sharon and Faith panics. Genoa City is no stranger to turmoil, but when past demons come knocking, the stakes become deadly. The week unfolds with a chilling game of cat and mouse as Sharon Newman finds herself haunted by the ruthless Cameron Kirsten once again. His sinister presence seeps into every crevice of her life, unraveling her composure and threatening the safety of those she loves most. Meanwhile, Faith Newman, still bearing the scars of Cameron's past terror, finds herself trapped in a cycle of panic and dread. The question remains, how far will Cameron go this time? And can Sharon protect her daughter from the nightmare that refuses to die? A shadow from the past Sharon has fought long and hard to leave the trauma of Cameron Kirsten behind, but ghosts have a way of clawing their way back to the surface. It begins subtly, a mysterious note tucked beneath her Crimson Lights coffee machine, its message a whisper from a time she thought she'd buried. Miss me. Her heart pounds as memories flood her mind, the suffocating presence of Cameron, his cold smirk, and the terror he had inflicted years ago. She immediately suspects foul play. Despite Ray Rosales no longer being by her side, she refuses to stand alone. She reaches out to Nick Newman, her eternal protector, who rushes to her side the moment he hears her shaken voice over the phone. Nick, whose history with Cameron is just as deeply carved in blood, reassures Sharon that she is safe. But Sharon knows better. Cameron does not issue empty threats. He is playing a game, and it has only just begun. Faith's panic spirals. Faith, now a young woman navigating life on her own terms, has spent years trying to forget Cameron's darkness. But when she overhears Sharon and Nick whispering about his possible return, the fear she thought she had conquered comes rushing back. Panic grips her chest, her breath coming in ragged gasps. The walls of their home seem to close in on her, and suddenly, she is no longer in the present. She is back in that terrifying moment when Cameron last tormented her family. Desperate for solace, she turns to Tessa Porter and Maria Copeland, who quickly recognize the warning signs of a panic attack. Tessa holds Faith's hand, grounding her in the present, while Maria reminds her that they are all stronger together. But Faith cannot shake the feeling that history is about to repeat itself. Cameron's game begins. Sharon starts noticing small disturbances. Her car door left slightly ajar despite locking it, the unmistakable scent of his cologne lingering in her home, an eerie sensation of being watched. It's subtle at first, but the dread festers, gnawing at her sanity. The final straw comes when she receives a package at Crimson Lights. Inside is a single black rose, and at the bottom of the box, An old photograph of her and Cameron, one she had destroyed years ago, scribbled on the back in smudged ink. "You thought it was gone. You were wrong." Sharon's hands tremble as she clutches the picture. Nick, already on high alert, takes immediate action. He contacts Chance Chancellor, who promises to investigate, but the lack of physical evidence makes it difficult to build a case. Meanwhile, Adam Newman, who has his own dark history with Sharon, catches wind of the situation and offers his help. Though Nick is wary of Adam's involvement, Sharon knows that when it comes to dealing with men like Cameron, having another ruthless mind on their side might be an advantage. Faith becomes a target as much as Sharon tries to shield her daughter. Cameron has other plans. Faith begins receiving anonymous texts, each more unsettling than the last. "Your mother isn't the only one I've missed." Faith's blood runs cold. She doesn't tell her mother at first, not wanting to add to Sharon's mounting stress. Instead, she confides in Moses Winters, who immediately insists they go to Nick. But before they can, Faith's nightmare escalates. Her dorm room is broken into, her belongings scattered across the floor. On her desk, a single message is scrawled in red lipstick. Faith is done running. Fueled by terror and rage, she confronts her mother, revealing the extent of Cameron's torment. Nick and Sharon realize that this is no longer just a psychological game. Cameron is escalating, and this time, he won't stop until he gets what he wants. A trap is set with Chance's backing. The Newmans devise a plan. If Cameron wants to play games, they'll play on their terms. Adam pulls strings to lure Cameron out of hiding, planting misinformation that Sharon is planning to leave town. On a stormy night, Sharon waits alone at Crimson Lights, a wire hidden beneath her sweater, while Nick and Chance listen from a distance. The bell above the door jingles, and the air shifts. The predator has arrived. Cameron's presence is as suffocating as ever, his smirk a haunting echo of the past. He steps closer, whispering words meant to unnerve her, but Sharon holds her ground. Then, before he can make his move, the doors burst open. Nick and Chance rush in, followed by Adam. Cameron barely has time to react before he's tackled to the ground. It's over, or is it? The aftermath even as Cameron is taken into custody. The scars he's reopened remain raw. Faith struggles to regain a sense of normalcy, her panic attacks lingering despite his arrest. Sharon, though relieved, knows that the battle is never truly over, not when the memories still hold power over her. Nick remains by Sharon's side, vowing that she will never have to face her demons alone. And as the dust settles, the Newman family stands together, stronger than before. But in the shadows of Genoa City, unseen forces move. Cameron may be gone, but darkness always finds a way to return. And when it does, Sharon and Faith will be ready.